Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This video is definitely going to be different from like what I normally post. Like, I normally just do gaming, and this one's kind of like a talk about gaming, if that makes sense. So, as you guys know, Rocket League just hit its 5th birthday, which is insane, and it still has a constant player base of like 250,000, or around there. Which I still find insane because it's legit car soccer and the community has grown and everything. So, yeah, and you know, as sad as it might be, Rocket League can't live on forever. They're gonna have to do something. So, as you know, there's no like thing or hints or anything about a Rocket League 2, but I'm going to make this video to explain some ideas that I think would be awesome to have in Rocket League 2 if it ever was a thing. So let's get right into it. Point 1, free cosmetics, but not like 100% free. No, they would be, but you could still find a way around it. So, like, it'd be this machine, right? Kind of how crates were, but it was based off the points. So, like, if I scored 520 points in one game, and the machine cost 100, it would go up by 100 points every time to spin to get a random item. So I'd start off at 100, 200, and then, yeah. And then it would, like, cap out around 10,000 to 15,000, because at that point, like, you're probably not getting that many points in a day unless you play a lot. Which I think is very fair because it's a free way, but it also gives you something to grind for more items that you love. Because as much as I have like traded out, like as you can see, I legit am rolling a mainframe that I got from my friend for trading up and everything. It's kind of like, it's so hard to trade now because it's either people are gonna screw you on prices, or you're just not gonna find anything that people want to like trade with you, because you might want a certain item that they don't want to give away, and yeah, stuff like that. And you know, I think this way, if you could do it, you can either use the points like I was talking about that you get in game, you know, score and everything, and it would kind of like be in a bank, like an imaginary bank in the cloud kind of like thing. So it would just, it wouldn't sit in your inventory, the game would keep track of that. And then there would be a way around this for people like John Sandman and Athena and Phantom Ace, all these people who do crate wars. This is another way to kind of do crate wars that's way more exciting than blueprint wars. And you could also pay using like another system like credits, basically, if you want to get it like earlier without having to do the grinding. So yeah, that's one point, I think. And then there would be an animation for everything. I think it would be pretty cool. So like, if you get a new car, it would like do a flip reset and then it would pull up in front of your screen or something cool. That would be sick. Because who wouldn't want to see something do like a flip reset and then pull up in your screen and you know that car is yours. And another point, I think, is I think all cars should have a different hitbox. Yeah, I think it would be very complicated, but at the same time, it would really change the game for the better or the worse. I don't really know how balancing issues, I'm just throwing it out there. Because, like, if we would have different starter cars, so the Octane Dominus and all that, those should be black market cars, because we only have black market decals and Gull Explosion. Octane, Dominus, and Breakout, all three of those should be like black markets, basically, in Rocket League 2. That'd be sick. Because then there'd be, like I said, something to grind for. Because right now, there isn't much to grind for besides ranking up, because there's no free cosmetics, you don't want to earn anything, or anything like that. So yeah, that's the thing. My next point is more modes. So, as I understand, it's car soccer, but you still have to change it up here and there. And yeah, there's limited time modes like Spike Rush, Heat Seeker, Beach Ball, Boomer mode. Like, those are all cool, but they're not like always permanently in the game. So, and I'm fine with them being limited times. I just think we could have a couple new game modes. Like if Rocket League 2, you would keep the OG modes and they would have like the OG title or something, and then add like an OG Rumble and then a new type of Rumble with different power-ups, like a Blizzard where it will freeze the ball but still swirl everyone else in it. And then a freeze power-up, but instead of the ball, it's on the car, so the person can't move for like 5 seconds or something. And those are the only two I have right now. I have been thinking a bit about like these ideas and stuff, and I think they could make this game very successful if they had more. And I think I already mentioned a volleyball, maybe I didn't. Volleyball would be dope, because you see people like John Salmon, Rizzo, Sizz, and Wolfless, they all did videos on volleyball, but it's a custom mode. And they seem to have a lot of fun with it. And I think it would be actually dope to do. Like, I don't know. And then you can make it a ranked mode, like how Rocket League made everything else a ranked mode. You know, I think it would be pretty good, you know? Have more things for newer players, or maybe, like, I know some people who only play the extra modes, like, they're not into the normal soccer or anything part of the game. They just want to play the extra modes, because they find that the most fun, and if you add more, you will get more players like that, and they won't get as bored as easy, which means they'll be playing a lot more. And I think this might be my last point of it. I think there needs to be another mode set. So we have standard, not standard, I mean, we have comp, and it's just normal Rocket League. But in SARP, they had this thing where there was obstacles on the map. There's a pirate ship map where, like, the mast was in the middle, and it actually would cause, like, you to have to dribble around it or go around it, even though the game was mostly you would just boom the ball. It was still a very unique idea, and I was thinking, these hiccups. I was thinking custom things made for custom maps. So like, there could be a map where you're on the moon, and the ground is on the moon, and then basically an asteroid would just float around, and if it bumped the ball, it would launch the ball somewhere, or if it bumped you, it would launch you out of the way. So it'd kind of be like a random chance thing, but it floating around, and then I think a second one should be added. And yeah, the field might be too small for that, so I think for like these type of modes that I'm about to list, with the obstacles, at least take like a quarter of the normal field and add it to this, because they're gonna take up some space, you know? And I think that would be dope. A pirate map would be dope, with like a mast that comes out of the ground randomly in random spots every time, and there's a flag on it, but you can, if you get to the flag, you can dribble the ball through, and then it would make like a hole in the flag so you could see through it. Because that, I think, would just be pretty cool, because they don't know where you're going to come out of the flag. I think it could be used for your advantage, because you could do a ceiling shot, or like get your flip on the ceiling like this, and then drop through the mast, and they might not know you have your flip, but you do. Something like that. I don't know, there's so many things you could do. Like, I was thinking a tribal map where, like, there's a bunch of tikis and stuff, and then a totem would come out of the ground that you could jump on and get, like, flips off, or just have to jump around it, or use it to your advantage, or some way. You know, I think it would be awesome, and I think it definitely could help the game. And when I was talking about the cosmetics, back to that, I would think, you know, add new ones. Don't repeat the ones we have, except stuff like I said, the Octane, Dominus, make those BMs. So then, you know, it's a new variety. And then the community would find, like, trade prices and everything for it. Because, you know, it's just kind of what we've done. Like, look at Titanium White Zombas. Everyone loves the wheels, and they're kind of like the stable wheels of the community. Everyone wants it. And right now, And decals, the staple decal is Interstellar. Everyone loves it. It's probably one of the coolest decals out there. And I think it's amazing that they even put it in. And then, yeah, it's kind of just... I know we all want to hold on to the game, but we can't. And I just wanted to list some ideas that maybe if someone could see that, and I don't know, if you know them, the Psionics, or like know someone who does, send them this video, get some ideas going, because I think this could be a very successful, but, I am just a kid who plays Rocket League, so, I don't know. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you know someone that works at Psionics, tag them. And, yeah, see ya.